I've been using these Apple earbuds for the past 10 years now, so I thought I would give my thoughts in this review. The first thing I want to do here is to look at the design. So, the design of these things. They are an in-ear headphone, so an earbud, that don't have any rubberized tips that you can customize on the end. They're more of an open design. So they can pretty much fit any ear as long as it actually stays in your ear, and that's what this little rubber ring around the outside is for. So you put it in your ear, and then this thing supposedly keeps it in your ear, and I've had no trouble with these. Both sides have it. Both sides are identical except for the little marking here. So as you can see here, it says left. This one says right. So that's just how you're gonna differentiate which side the audio is coming out of. And then of course you have your driver in here under this little screen. Now, these are not certified to be waterproof or anything like that. I've had these end up in the washing machine a few times and they've turned out fine. Nothing has happened. An interesting thing to note, like most speakers, there's a little magnet in it. If you put them together, they kind of repel each other. Kind of an interesting little design quirk. And then you might be wondering, okay, what charging port does it use? These are Apple headphones, right? So they probably use the lightning port to charge them up. No. As you can see here, they have a long wire. A wire here for convenience. So if one falls out of your ear, boop, the other one is there and it's connected. But as you can see here at the end, there's this magical little thing. Look at this. This is a 3.5 millimeter headphone cable. So you can plug it into a variety of different devices. You can plug it into laptops. You can plug it into phones. You can plug it into gaming consoles. This truly is a revolutionary port. Now I'm going to show you how they look when they actually go in your ear. So you got your left and your right. So just like most of the earbuds, you just put them in your ear. So pull back your hair or whatever you have, hat, covering, and then you put in the other one. So here's the right one. Just put it in there. And then there you go. They're in your ears. So you can start listening to music. Now, you can readjust them as you move around, readjust this side, and it just works. It doesn't fall out very easily, but if it does, say something tugs on the wire a little bit, starts pulling them out, you can easily reposition them so they stay in your ear. Now, one question during this uncertain time that you may be asking is, are these a good pair of earbuds for video conferencing, Zoom calls, that kind of a thing? And I'm here to tell you, probably not. Simply because these do not come with a built-in mic. Some other models may come with a mic here on the side, or a mic that comes with the actual earbud itself, like AirPods. Unfortunately, these don't come with a mic. All it is just a left audio and right audio. So you're gonna be recording your voice via the microphone that is on your phone or computer. Of course, the most important aspect of a headphone is how it sounds. As for the sound quality with these things, it's certainly not quite as dynamic or as booming as, say, a set of over-the-ear headphones, and the lack of silicone or rubber tips on the end certainly won't produce a whole bunch of bass. So the bass is lacking, but as for everything else, the highs and the mids are actually pretty accurate and are nice when listening to songs that don't have a ton of bass in them, such as symphony soundtracks, that kind of stuff. But these aren't going to be the best headphones for very bass heavy songs. I've recorded a sample of how the earbuds sound for a certain song. So I tested it with one of my favorite songs, Conflict's Chime, and I recorded it using my phone. So put the one earbud up to the left microphone and the other earbud over on the right microphone. So this will give you a fairly accurate representation of how these earbuds actually sound in real life. Now, as you're listening to the sample, think about the different aspects of the song, the different instruments, the highs, the mids, the bass, and listen for yourself on how exactly they sound. As you're listening, you'll probably notice that there isn't hard thumping bass, but you can certainly hear high instruments like trumpets or horns, stuff like that. Unfortunately for everyone watching, these earbuds are no longer available for sale. It's really unfortunate. I was lucky enough to receive these with my iPod Touch 4th generation 10 years ago. But now you can get the new Apple EarPods, or you can get the Apple AirPods, or you can get the AirPods Pro. But these things they've really served me well. These things are pretty durable. Again, like I've said, I've had these for 10 years. I've used them in school. I've used them out of school. I used them when mowing the lawn. And they still work just fine, just as well as when I originally got them. There are no broken wires. There's nothing really exposed. The headphone jack still plugs in just as well as it did before. So these things, they're pretty durable. And the thing is, I can just shove these in anywhere I want to. There's one problem with them, and the one problem is that they get so tangled. More tangled than anything else I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. I just had them untangled, and now they're all tangled again. So now I gotta put them down on the ground and try to untangle them. Pretty biggish. One last remaining question that you may have is, how's the battery life on these things? I'm here to tell you, the battery life on these things is excellent. Superb! I've never had to charge these things once. Like I've said, had them for 10 years, never had to charge them once. You know why? I just plug these things in. Universal plug right here. Universal plug. Plug it into this camera. Thank you everyone so much for watching this review. I hope that this helped you, entertained you. I'm not really sure what else it would do. Now I just gotta spend the next hour untangling these things and then use them for mowing. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and thank you for tuning in to Tea Time.